Good morning, fellow resellers. Okay, I don't know what it was about today, but the sourcing gods were not with me at all whatsoever today. Only one listed as a yard sale was more of a reseller trying to empty out his store that he had. He had all the prices of everything jacked way up, and you could tell some of it looked like he got it from Goodwill, but I ended up picking up a few things off of him just because they were decently selling items, and I paid up for all of it. I hated it. He even was asking $50 for a Jack LaLanne juicer, and I was like, no. He's like, well, this part on it will sell for this much, and after I had figured out everything that I wanted and already paid for it, it's like, yeah, I know. He's like, you know, it's like, yeah, and the pusher goes for this price, this part goes for this price, this part goes for this price. He's like, you're a reseller, aren't you? It's like, yep. It's like, okay, that explains a lot. So, yeah, I even went to the Dollar Tree to see if I could find anything, and I didn't even spend 30 bucks. What was it I spent? I think it was like 25. Not much of anything. It was terrible. So, alright, let me show you what I got. Alright, so I picked up a Sony digital audio video controller. There's the model if you really wanted to look it up. This thing goes, including shipping, it'll probably go for around 100 bucks. And I paid $75 for these 3 units. I didn't even bother looking up these. I've had several of them in the past. They'll sell for about 50, 60 bucks a piece, and I paid $75 for all 3 of them. So, after I'd been around so much, I needed to pick something. It was the only thing, even remotely close, listed as a yard sale, so I knew I needed to get my sourcing in. And I didn't pick up much of anything good, but I did want to point out 2 books. Rank was, I think like 300,000 on this and 110,000 on this. For those of you who know anything about ranks on Amazon, that's actually really good. This book sells for $15 on Amazon, and I'm not sure I understand why, but this book sells for almost $30 on Amazon. I picked up all that they had. Picked up all they had on this too. Those are like the 2 scores from the Dollar Tree today. So, yeah, that's not much of anything. I'm sorry, I really tried. Even went driving around looking to see if there's any more yard sales. No, there was nothing. I was so upset. There was, like I said, the sourcing gods were just not with me today. But, alright, I got one more item I want to show you. Alright, so I picked up a Galloping Gourmet Perfection Air at the thrift store next to work. And I paid more than I like to. I paid $20 for this thing. If I can get this. Yep. This part alone goes for $45. The bowl goes for $45. And then there's what else? I got it right here in front of me. Oddly enough, this tiny little thing goes for $20. Okay, I don't understand it, but okay. And this little rack thing goes for $15. It's like, okay. It has an excellent sell-through rate, so I didn't mind paying the $20, but it was still the fact of I hated paying the $20 for something. I hate paying that much, I think because I've gotten spoiled from the half-off Goodwill shopping day, but at the same time, Goodwill doesn't have those right now because of the whole corona. Okay. So, I hope everybody else is... do that. There, it's not glaring at me. Alright, I hope everybody's having better sales and better week than I have. For those of you who don't aren't following me on Facebook or any of the groups, my father passed away. Evidently, he had lung cancer, and after he found out, it got him in 2 weeks. It's like, okay. That's shocking. And I've been trying to figure out, Dad, what's going on? What's going on? And nobody called me. The hospital didn't even call me to say, hey, your dad passed away. I had to hear from someone else. It's like, okay, and they're like, wait a minute, the hospital didn't tell you? No, the hospital didn't tell me. It's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. So yeah, I had a really god-awful week. So yeah, so I hope everybody else's week has been better than mine. So, alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it here. So, don't forget, like, subscribe. If you have any comments or questions, just leave them on down below.